Man, I feel like a woman. that don't impress you much, huh?
Don't worry, Tony. You're still the one.
I'm Tony Danza. This is Shania Twain, and we're live in New York City. Please welcome five-time Grammy Award winner Shania Twain. Boy, thank you. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Oh,
it's my thrill.
Wow. Now, I'm thinking, that video was in 1998, am I right? Something like that, I think?
Something like that.
Okay,
good guess.
but I'm just saying that, but it caused quite a stir. I mean, it was very... I mean, now we don't think of it as so avant-garde, but at the time it was pretty, especially for country fans.
I guess all the
right?
leopard and everything leopard.
The stomach too. That also, yeah. the stomach thing, you know, that thing there, the stomach.
Yeah. Well, there were lots of stomachs before that. I don't know why it caused such a stir, but and I'm glad it did.
Do you think maybe because of the fact that you were, asserting yourself as a woman?
Maybe, and yeah, I guess so. And women were really at that time too coming back in a big way in the music industry, and it was a bit of a statement, I guess, at that time.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, now this greatest. I mean, don't get me wrong. If anybody should have a greatest hits album, it should be you. But it must feel pretty cool to have a greatest hits album. I mean, that you have enough songs to have a greatest hits album. Am I right? I mean, how do you?
You know what? Okay, sorry. I'm being distracted because I keep hearing greatest. Forget it. Okay.
Greatest.
No, it's okay.
It bothers you? What? Well, tell me, please. This is great.
No, I won't tell you. It's not good for morning television.
Well, you never know.
No. Anyways, no. You know what? It's a really great feeling because it's sort of, I don't know. It just when this whole thing came about for the greatest hits, I started to reflect a lot more on the music that we'd made in the last 12 years. And it was just a reflective time for me, and it was really great to say, wow, sit back and look back at it all and reflect.
Right.
And instead of always just rushing forward, and, getting back into the studio, getting back into songwriting and all that sort of stuff, it was nice to say, wow,
to take a look at what you've done and
everything that's happened in this last decade. So a reflective time for me, a really nice feeling.
Well, I've also, when we get the Google Pack, we research everybody, and I had no idea about the hard way you came up. I mean, one of the producers this morning was mentioning that there's a Behind the Music, Shania Twain Behind the Music and VH1 or whatever it is, and that it's hard to watch. You're like Job almost. I mean, you had a lot of misfortune growing up. Am I right?
Yeah, it's true. We didn't always have enough food to eat. That was our biggest issue, really, our biggest problem. Just, we often just eat bread, hot milk, and sugar for days, 3 meals a day, and well, not 3 meals a day. I mean,
I heard you like
go off to school without a lunch.
I heard you like mustard sandwiches, for instance.
Yeah, lovely. No, but we often, anything, just put anything on a piece of, a couple pieces of bread to take to school, because it was humiliating going to school without a lunch every day. Right. And the teacher starts asking questions. Why don't you have your lunch? I have, you start running out of excuses. Well, I forgot my lunch. I'm not hungry. And it's humiliating.
And then you lost your parents in a terrible way as well. And how old were you when that happened?
21.
21.
Yeah.
With car accident, a terrible car accident.
Yeah, they were both killed at the same time. Yeah, in the car.
It's amazing. I mean, I had no idea, Shania. I mean, you watch you sing, and you look so joyous, and so. It's
a glamorous thing, this music industry, but I think most people who make it eventually have struggled certainly have struggled within the industry to make it.
Sure.
In itself, but. Sure, yeah, we grew up with a lot of hardships, but it's all over now, and I'm actually proud of it all. I'm glad that I went through the struggle. I think it builds character, and it makes me a lot more grateful for where I am. That's for sure.
I agree. Yeah. Good. Wonderful. So I heard that you live part-time in Switzerland.
Yeah. We've moved to Switzerland.
What's Switzerland like? I mean, I've never been to Switzerland, so
it's actually it's beautiful. It reminds me a lot of Canada. I like the snow. I like the snow in the wintertime. I mean, look, when it snows in New York City, everyone loves it. They're out on the streets.
Well, for the first day, they're like, when is this going to be gone?
Yeah. No, I can understand that. But I do love the snow. I love winter, and I love the mountains and all that sort of thing. So, no, we're enjoying it.